Well, strengthening the bilateral ties here with India, embassy ambassador Jones is going to lead the largest ever US delegation here at the Aero India 2023. In fact, what are your expectations for this aero show?
First, thank you very much for the invitation to attend Aero India 2023. This is a terrific opportunity for the United States to demonstrate the close partnership that we have with India in the defense sector, but also in the policy sector and the commercial sector and people to people. We look forward very much to being able to show India some of the wonderful, the very forward-leaning defense articles, aircraft that we have here. They are here to demonstrate strong support for India. We also look forward to working with industry and talking to the American companies who are here, the Indian companies who are working with these American companies and other Indian companies to talk about the importance of Make in India, the respect that the United States has for the Make in India policy, and ways that we can work on the co-production that we already have and expanding that co-production, whether it's in defense articles, defense manufacturing, or in any other kind of manufacturing, much of which is already taking place and certainly can be expanded on. In terms of the people-to-people work that we hope to demonstrate here, I'll be visiting quite a number of projects that the U.S. USAID and Indian counterparts have been working on for quite some time, and those kinds of partnerships are also very, very important to the United States and India as we find increasingly productive ways to work together.
Well, coming back to what you focused on, the Make in India, right? India is basically modernizing its defense capabilities. Now, where do you see India as a partner here? Because do you see India as a larger partner as far as, compared to Russia is concerned?
There are very many ways that we work with India on the defense side, but in the greater security area for the entire Indo-Pacific, where security also involves fishing rights. It involves counter-piracy work. It involves making sea lanes safe for trade. Those kinds of things that are very much very important to the countries of the region, particularly to the maritime democracies that work so collaboratively on making the Indo-Pacific region a free, open area to promote prosperity and security.
Also, I believe that India has the third largest startup ecosystem with over 100, million startups. Now, what is the future like, especially when you want to partner with India and come up with more startups? What is the future? Where do you see?
Well, in fact, that was recognized in the recent very important conversations that National Security Advisor Doval had at the White House not 2 weeks ago with his American counterpart, the National Security Advisor, and a variety of very important elements of the U.S. government and, of course, the Indian government. One of the initiatives that was included in the discussions as a decision was to have a startup bridge between the United States and India so that American startups and Indian startups could upload their fabulous ideas, could collaborate on expanding them and turning them into potentially into very productive areas for potentially even co-production.
Well, you see, India is a huge, indispensable, safer environment in terms of, the partnership that you said. But India is continuously on the hunt for, especially multi-role, the fighter jets, especially to add to this quadrant fleet. I believe that even Russian and the Swedish manufacturers are, fighting it out so that they can try and woo India. So where does India, US stand there?
We have very, very important conversations with India on this whole set of issues. That we leave up to India, however, to make its decision on what best fits its portfolio and its strategic goals. But whether or not anything is sold by the United States, our strategic goals remain the same. We are very, very interested in assuring that India has a way to protect itself and to be a leader in defending and protecting the entire Indo-Pacific region in cooperation with its partners and allies.
One final question. We asked you a question. What are your expectations from the Aero Show? What can we expect
Uh, I
from
think
the US?
I think from the U.S. you can expect beyond the demonstration of the strong partnership, conversations about how to implement that demonstration, and my colleagues from a variety of parts of the U.S. government are here to have those discussions with their counterparts, and we'll see where that goes. But we don't come here just to show. We come here for substantive, important conversations, and we're looking forward to using those conversations to take the relationship forward.
Well, thank you, Ms. Jones, for joining here on NDTV. In Bengaluru with Kumar Shija for NDTV.